Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I've come on to do a fairly quick card, I hope. Cut short, needing a birthday card, also running almost behind with this series. So this should be card 86 on my 100 quick and easy card series. So I'm using Pretty Medallion. I'm going to do some black heat embossing and use some ink blending. So let's see what happens. So I've got card base cut in the same colours I'm going to use Melon Mambo and Mango Melody and black. Bright, kind of Mediterranean colours, I would say. Just something bright and cheerful. I'm thinking, okay, so I need, because I'm going to heat emboss. Now heat embossing is easy if you have everything you need. So first thing you need is an embossing body. And we have this great kit and it's in the annual catalogue. You've got your tray, your tweezers and your brush. Alright, so they will be used. So I am also going to do a bit of white embossing. So let's just get cracking. If you see me use anything here, well, whatever, oh gosh, my words are all tongue-tied, aren't they? So all the materials that I am using in my videos are Stampin' Up! Products. As I said at the beginning, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have an online shop at JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net and you can buy any of the products there that you see me using. I hope you've enjoyed this series of 100 cards. Card 86, when you're watching that, that means there's 14 days till Christmas. So I hope that doesn't scare you. It does scare me a little bit because I am not organised in the least. Now, just to try and help the ink make contact with the paper, I have this. It's actually a whiteboard duster. So I'm using my Versamark sticky ink. I'm just going to tilt it. See, there's a bit here that there's not the ink, not enough ink. So let's just ink it up again, and we'll concentrate our pressure. Here. Let's see. Now I've probably done this, I maybe should have moved the paper out and moved the stamp out that way. This corner just seems to sometimes give me a bit of an issue, so let's just loads more ink here. Because I'm using my Stamparatus and I'm keeping my paper in the corner and the magnets on, I know that I will be able to line up. I'm going to stand up this time and just put a lot more pressure here. This is already take 2 of this video. If this doesn't work, then I'll have to do a take 3. And I'm probably better moving the stamp out. Just seems that maybe that bit is just a bit higher on here. Or I could put a shim underneath, maybe one of the foam bits. That is perfect now. So let's just take that out. Never let your magnets go together, because if they do and you try to pull them apart, they can break. Alrighty, so that's that. We'll pop we'll use the tray for the black. I was thinking I'd keep the tray for the white, but I'm just going to be using a little bit of white, so let's just quickly do this black while this ink is wet. And I've got my brush, so this wee toolkit is just great. Being very careful not to try and not touch the bit where the stamp is, and I just have. I'm just thinking I might just I'm going to go with that as good enough, because it is a card in a hurry we're doing here. Okay, put this to the side, but you see it's got the wee nozzle, and then I'll be able to pour it back in the bottle or jar even. I am going to quickly heat emboss this, and I've got a heat tool here. I'll close my ink because I'll end up heating my ink. Right, let's go for it. Okay, the clock's running, Janice, come on, let's go. Turning now. I'll set that aside and just, well, I was just going to quickly, I've punched out from the oval punch a black serrated one, and I've just got the happy birthday from Shaded Summer, and that's just simply because that was still lying on my desk because I haven't cleaned the other stamps from the previous videos. You know how I roll. So there we go. So we'll ink this up. Happy birthday with the Versamark, and I am just going to stamp that there. I hope that worked. It looks like it did. And then I didn't remember to use my embossing tool. Not my smartest move, but we'll be all right. I've got a scrap of paper here. No idea if it'll be all right, but it's got another side if it doesn't work. Where's my white emboss powder? not good, because look, this, I didn't use the embossing buddy, and I think it just got into too much of a fuss with the brush. So see, it's quite fuzzy. Actually not that bad now, is it? We'll just go with it because we're in a hurry. Right, and then we'll pop that back in the jar before that gets spilt. If I try to move that somewhere else, it'll just end up all everywhere. Right, that's that bit. So we'll just heat emboss this, and then really it will not take minutes after that. I know somebody told me to get a swifter thing, but I don't have one yet. Okay, so that's my happy birthday. I think I got away with that. There's a couple of wee dots, but we'll not split hairs. It's just for a friend. Well, not just for a friend. It's not for a friend, actually. It's for a family member. A very precious family member. I'm trying to be organised. Right, I want to cut this to 12.5, and I'm going to just make that pretty tight at the top there. Maybe needs to be slightly more, right, if that's okay, because I don't think that's properly melted at that end, so I'm just going to get this out again. That's it now. Very lucky that that didn't come off in the trimmer. Never mind, right, let's just check. I don't think I can trim anything off there. So that is 12.6 rather than 12.5. Right, so if I went to 12.6, that makes that awfully close. So I cut that at 13, is that about? And then I'll just cut a wee ticky and a wee ticky. How's that now at 12.6? That'll be good enough. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting some colour in here. Of course, I haven't even got my inks out. So what did I say? Melon Mambo and Mango Melody. And I am just going to add ink. Of course, it looks like this needs re-inked. Do you know, when you're in a hurry, that's always the way, but we'll see. Now I'm just gonna, I'm just getting some colour on really. And a fair bit. Some good strong colour because I just want something that's really vibrant and happy. And then my melon mambo, I'm going to do that mostly up the middle. I just think both these colours work well against the black, and do sort of overlap and blend in the colours together, and you get a slightly different. After this, these will both probably need re-inking. I love Melon Mambo, it's just, and Mango Melody, just they're so vibrant. It does make me think Mediterranean, happy, sunny day. You just keep adding until you're happy with the saturation of colour. I'm just going to, that's it. So that was quick way to colour it up. Put these out the way and then get my bits of card. So first of all, I want to layer this onto the black. So it's just a very thin border of black. That's 4mm there. So let's just roll the glue work. Yay! So that's this is basically it, a card. Just, you want that to really stick because the firmness of the card behind it will help it to straighten out the warp from the heat embossing. So do remember, the hotter your glue gun is before you offer it to the paper, the less warp you'll get. That seems to have walked a little bit, but that's okay. And then on to, from black onto the Melon Mambo. A slightly bigger border. Again, if I could reach my bone folder, I would use that, but my hand's good enough just to smooth that out. Let's go and squint again. How am I doing this? Must be him. Like, come on. I've managed to move that a bit more. Must be me that's moving it when I'm just moving it, so be careful of that. It's not too bad now. And then onto the card base. What way will we do it? That way. Now how's that for a very vibrant and detailed looking card in a hurry? I thought I had another square cut. I'm having a bit of a one of those here. I do. a square for the middle. And then I'm just going to pop this on there and with some dimensionals. Don't really need as many as that, I just get carried away. And I've got this for the inside. I was thinking to use I think what I'll do is just give that a quite quick wipe off and just use it to add a little bit of just use a little bit here. Actually, I think I'll use this one. Ink it up. Stamp it off. And then just stamp it on. Whoops. Just to decorate the inside differently, and ignore that. Just ignore it, a skiff. But isn't that pretty just to put on the inside? And we could easily just stamp the happy birthday in Melon Mambo. There you go. And if you're not too happy with that, all I need to do is just bring in my, you know, because I've got these two skiffs, so bring my brush in around the edge and make it look deliberate. Now, no one else will know that was a mistake, because I've taken the attention away. You can still write there. I think that's quite a dramatic card, and I don't think that took us too long. Oops. So it's another way to use Pretty Medallion. There you go. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. And if you press the bell icon, you'll get notified when I'm coming on again. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this card and that you'll have a go. It's just quite easy. It's not complicated. Just make sure you have the things that you need for embossing. If you want to discuss that with me, just get in touch.